drown more sailors than the mermaid shall.
I can smile and murder whilst I smile.
And cry content to that which grieves my heart.
I will send the murderous Machiavel to school.
And, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these foul-spoken days,
I am determined to prove a villain.
And hate the idle pleasures of these days.
Love my mother's womb, and I should not glory her some loss. The dead corrupt frail nature with some bribe. Since this earth affords no joy to me,
Richard Plantagenet,
I'll make my heavens to dream upon the crown.
Duke of Gloucester,
And whilst I live, I'll account this world but hell!
a monster.
Until my misshaped trunk that bears this head be round, impaled with a glorious crown.
my lord, Edward's army is at hand. This is the battle that will decide our future.
Commands Edward's army.
Looking at the future, we see the red dust clear. High up on the red rock stands the shadow, spreads the fear.
We are expecting Edward's heralds to be here soon for the parley.
Richard is commanding Edward's army. I know him. He will not parley. He will not parley.
The land here is strong, strong beneath my feet. I feed on the blood, I feed on the heat. Darkness is inside me,
Darkness fills his soul.
darkness all around me,
Darkness has control.
violence inside me.
For darkness rules his soul.
Brother, send a trumpet to the wall and sound parley.
We shall not do that.
But it's tradition.
Tradition will not win us this war. I will.
Subconscious, uncertain, Edward's full of doubts. My spirit enters into him, but he submits to trust.
Edward, listen to me! Smash all pity,
No pious voices fear,
attack them now.
and turn it into shreds.
Smash compassion,
And the monster will appear.
no place for tradition,
The monster's in control.
only with destruction. You
will
will
win
win
the
the crown.
Attack!
Everyone to position. Edward's army is moving against us.
I told you he will not parley. We'll stop for his army.
He will not be here before tomorrow.
Yeah, we will not position until
We'll do our
tomorrow.
best, Your Majesty.
My lord, they are here.
And in this earth was no joy to me, but to command, to check, to overhear, such a sorrow better person than myself. I'll make my heavens to dream upon the ground. And whilst I live, I'll account this world but hell, until my mid-shaped trunk that bears this head be round, impaled with a glorious crown.
Afraid of what he sees, darkness growing inside him. Every fear he swallows makes him grow. Inconsequential things occur, alarms are triggered, memories stir.
It is the way it has to be.
Afraid of what I do not know, and I hate things undermined. I never cared too much for women, and was always feared by men. Nightmares coming in every night, don't tell me everything's alright.
When he allows it to be.
There's no control over me.
He has his fears.
But they do not have me.
Himself slaughtered more than 200 Lancasters in the Battle of Towton. And his brother Edward became the undisputed king.
To strengthen his position, Edward married Elizabeth Woodville, whose family supported the Lancasters.
Elizabeth's tender influence saved many lives. She gave the king 2 sons.
She made the king a happy father who spoke about forgiveness and reconciliation.
It was the beginning of times of peace in the kingdom. A short time, for monsters don't dwell in times of peace.
In times of peace,
Monsters plot and deceit.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by that sun of yours. And all the clouds that lord upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean, buried.
Long live the king!
Now our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarms changed to merry meetings, our frightful marches to delightful measures.
Oh, brother!
Grim-visaged war hath smoothened his wrinkled front. And now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a lute.
Brother, come with us. The ladies here are requesting your company. War is over, brother. Maybe now it's time for you to marry. It's a different type of war.
But I, that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass. Why, I, deformed, unfinished, scarce half made up, and why I in this weak piping time of peace have no delight to pass away the time, but to spy my shadow in the sun, and descant on my own deformity.
Richard! Brother! The king demands your presence. Looks like he wants to spread the wedding fever.
I'll follow you, sister.
Hi.
And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these fair, well-spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days.
Brother, must the king beg for your company and good humor?
I can smile. and murder whilst I smile, and cry content to that which grieves my heart. And wet my cheeks with artificial tears, and frame my face to all occasions. I'll drown more sailors than the mermaid shall, deceive more slyly than Ulysses could. I can add colors to the chameleon, change shapes with Proteus for advantages, and set the murderous Machiavel to school. Can I do this and cannot get a crown? My lord, my dear brothers,
You must read this.
lots have I laid inductions dangerous to set the king and my sister Clarence in deadly hate one against the other.
This is treason! Guards, arrest my sister Clarence immediately!
My king, I don't understand.
Is this your seal?
Well,
Is this your seal or not?
it is, my lord, but it was stolen.
Silence! Take her to the council room.
No, please, don't. No.
The party's over! Everybody, out! Hastings, Buckingham, with me!
And if King Edward be as true and just as I am subtle, false, and treacherous,
Take her to the tower!
this day should Clarence closely be imprisoned for plotting against the king's life. Dive thoughts down to my soul. Here Clarence comes.
Brother,
Stop! What means this armed guard?
I know not, since His Majesty wants me in the tower.
That's nonsense.
Our brother thinks I'm a traitor.
You a traitor. This happens when men are ruled by women.
What do you mean?
Sister, it's not the king that sends you to the tower. It's his wife, Elizabeth.
No, but the queen is gentle. She's my friend.
Don't be blind. She speaks against you. It's her and her family. We are not safe, sister. With that woman around Edward, we are not safe.
Please, my lord, His Majesty has ordered that no man should have private conference with his sister.
Very well. You can listen. This is not private. We were saying that the king is wise and virtuous, and his noble queen fair, and her relatives of unique discretion. Can you deny all this?
I cannot.
Then excuse us.
I beseech your grace to pardon me. I will call your conference with the noble duchess.
We know you orders and will obey.
We are the queen's abjects and must obey. Clarence, farewell. I will unto the king, and if that means I must call the queen's sister, I will perform it to help you.
Please, help me, brother.
Don't worry, your imprisonment shall not be long, I promise.
Farewell.
Go, tread the path that you shall never return. Oh, simple, plain Clarence, I so love your soul that I will shortly send your soul to heaven. If heaven will take the present at our hands. But who comes here? Buckingham, Hastings, good time of day unto my gracious friends.
My lord, we bring sad news about the king.
Speak up.
The king is sick, weak, and melancholic. His physicians fear for him.
That news is bad indeed. Is he in his bed?
He is.
He has overmuch consumed his royal person.
I believe it's not his body, but his soul who suffers. His quarrel with Clarence has made him no good.
He's afraid of dying, so he has pardoned him.
Is that so?
The king followed my advice, and here is a royal pardon for your sister.
I thought you might want to deliver it personally. I know the affection you have for Clarence.
But Buckingham, I told the king I was delivering...
Please, allow me to announce my sister this good news.
Indeed, for we must return to the king now.
Very well. I think I have found a new friend in Buckingham, don't you think? Now, If I fall not in my deep intent, Clarence hath not another day to live. Which done, God, take King Edward to your mercy, and leave the world for me to bustle in. But yet I run before my horse to the market. Clarence still breathes. Edward still lives and reigns. When they are gone, then I must count my gains. Come in! You will do it tonight.
We are, my lord. We only need a warrant so we can be admitted where she is.
I have it here. And remember, be sudden in the execution, for Clarence may move your hearts to pity if you let her speak.
My lord, we will use our hands, not our tongues.
I like you. Go, dispatch.
We will, my lord.
Dear God, please receive my sister Clarence in your lap, for my messengers have gone to show her the way.
Tower. The night comes down as Clarence tries to sleep.
She is confused, for she knows she never plotted against the king. She loves her brother.
Clarence hopes Richard will speak for her and move the king to mercy.
Poor Clarence, she trusts the monster, and monsters have no mercy. Looking down on empty streets, all she can see are her dreams all made solid, are her dreams all made real. All of her sufferings, all of her scars were once just a dream in somebody's head. She pictures her suffering, she hears their own scream. She pictures her soul, so dark, dark, darkness. She'll take the boat now, down, down till darkness. She'll take the boat now, way down till darkness.
My lady, are you okay? I had the most terrible nightmare. What was your dream about? I dreamt I had escaped from the tower. My brother Richard was with me. We were in a boat. Suddenly he struck me and made me fall. I began to drown. I felt the pain of drowning. Heard the dreadful noise of water in my ears. Felt the air escaping from my body. And then I saw him.
Who did you see?
It doesn't matter.
Nowhere in the tower of pale green and gray. No one stops the hunters, nowhere after their prey. She's in the midst of it, so alive and alone. She will die alone, waiting for mercy. Seeing deadly eyes looking for mercy in her brother's eyes.
We need to see the prisoner.
I'm afraid that is not possible.
Can you see this? This is an order from the king. Read. Now leave.
Who are you?
We're people, just like you.
I am the king's sister. You can't harm me.
It is following his orders we are here.
There must be a confusion. I can't explain.
We are not here to talk.
Please, please, if you were hired to kill me, my brother Richard will reward you better for my life. I know. Please don't. No, please do.
It is your brother we serve.
What? No, please. No,
Mercy, mercy, looking for mercy. Mercy, mercy, looking for mercy. Looking for mercy. Mercy, mercy, looking for mercy.
Souls in the water, riding the waves on the sea. Oh well, Clarence is dead. God, please, take King Edward to your mercy and leave the world for me to bustle in. My brother is right. I need a wife. I shall marry Lady Anne. 'Tis the right thing to do, for I killed her husband and her father. The best way to make amends is to become her husband and her king. But yet I run before my horse to the market. Edward still lives and reigns. When he is gone, then I must count my gains.
When he allows it to be, there's no control over it. He has no but he wants to have
Lady Anne, wife to Edward of Lancaster,
She walked along the coffin of her dead husband.
who was stabbed by the self-same hand that killed his father Henry.
Oh, cursed be that hand!
Oh, cursed be that hand that made those fatal holes.
Oh, cursed be the heart that had the heart to do it! Oh, cursed be the blood that let this blood from here! Oh, cursed be Richard of Gloucester!
Stay, you that bear the corpse!
What black magician conjures up this monster in plain daylight?
Out! Leave!
Off, you dreadful minister of hell!
For charity, be not so angry.
Foul devil, leave me alone! You have made the earth your hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. If you delight the view of your heinous deeds, behold this pattern of your butchers. Admire what you did to my husband. See his wounds opening up again in fresh blood. Blush, blush, you lump of foul deformity!
My lady, you know no rules of charity.
You know no law of God or man. Even a beast knows some touch of pity.
I know none! And therefore, I am no beast. Please, allow me to justify myself. Let me excuse myself.
Your only excuse is but to hang yourself, you killer.
I didn't kill them.
Then they were not murdered. But dead they are, and you killed them.
I did not kill King Henry.
Why, then he's alive?
No, he's not. But it was my brother who did it.
You liar! Queen Margaret saw you. You even tried to kill her.
I was provoked by her tongue.
You were provoked by your bloody mind. Did you not kill my husband?
I did!
You did. Oh, he was gentle, mild, and virtuous.
Then he will surely be in heaven.
In heaven, where you shall never come.
Ah, let him thank me that helped to send him there, for he was fitter for that place than earth.
And you unfit for any place but hell.
Yes, one place else if you will hear me name it.
Some dungeon.
Your bed chamber. But Lady Anne is not the causer of these deaths, as blameful as the executioner.
You were the cause and the effect.
Your beauty was the cause of that effect. Your beauty that did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
If I thought that I'd tell you homicide, this nature and the beauty of my cheek.
Not in my presence. My eyes could not bear sweet beauty's wreck. For your beauty is the sun that cheers my day, my life.
Then I hope night shadows your day and death takes your life.
Curse not yourself, fair creature, for you are both.
I would I were to take revenge on you.
'Tis a quarrel most unnatural to take revenge on him that loves you.
It is a quarrel just and reasonable to take revenge on him that slew my husband.
The man that killed your husband, dear lady, only did it to help you get a better husband.
There is no such man on this earth.
There is one that loves you better than he could.
Where is he?
Here. Why do you spit at me?
Would it were mortal poison.
Never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison from a fouler thought. Out of my sight, you infect my eyes!
Your eyes, sweet lady, have infected mine.
And I wish my eyes were basilic so they could strike you dead.
Oh, I wish they were. For if your revengeful heart cannot forgive, here, I lend you this sharp-pointed knife, and humbly beg the death upon my knee. Nay, do not pause. I did kill King Henry, but was your beauty that provoked me. Come on, dispatch. It was I that stabbed your husband, but was your heavenly face that set me on. Take up the knife again, or take up me.
Though I wish your death, I will not be the executioner.
Then bid me kill myself, and I will do it.
I have already.
That hand, that for your love, kill your love, shall for your love, kill a far truer love. And both the deaths, you shall be accessory. Speak it again, and with the word, and I will.
I would I knew thy heart.
'Tis figured in my tongue.
I fear me both are false.
Then never a man was true. Here. Except to wear this ring. See how my ring encircles your finger. That's how your heart embraces my poor heart. Wear them both, the ring and my heart, for both are yours. Trust me, we can rule this land together.
To take is not to give.
Then bid me farewell.
This is more than you deserve. But since you teach me how to flatter you, imagine I said farewell already.
Was ever a woman in this humor one? I'll have her, but I won't keep her long. What? I, that killed her husband and her father, with everything against me, with no friends to back me, but the plain devil and my dissembling looks. And yet I win her! Ha! Has she forgotten already that brave Prince Edward, whom I some 3 months since stabbed in my angry mood at Tewkesbury? Anne, the beautiful Anne. I make her a widow, and she still looks at me. Upon my life, she finds, although I cannot, myself to be a marvelous, proper man. I'll buy myself a mirror. Shine out, fair sun, till I have bought a glass, that I may see my shadow as I pass.
Go all the way, everyone will betray.
grow old. Inconsequential things occur. Alarms are triggered, violence stirs.
It is the way it has to be. They are afraid of what they do not know. The monsters undermine their power and their confidence. They're facing their decline.
They pray, they hope for Edward's help, for tied to be in their own will.
While they are fighting to be, they are not able to see. He has his fears, but they're too blind to see.
You must look happy. Your grief makes him worse.
You were dead. What would be of me? Of us?
No other harm but the loss of such a lord.
The loss of such a lord includes all our harms. We are surrounded by enemies. Our family, who once ruled this country, is a stranger in this court now.
My lady, because we have no friends but the king, you must look happy for his health. Depends on it.
Elizabeth, if your husband, the king, dies, your son will protect you and our family.
He's young, and his minority is put into the trust of Richard, a man that loves not me, nor none of you. We must be very careful.
My lady, someone is coming.
Good time of day, on to your royal grace.
So you're the king today, my lord of Derby?
The Duchess of Buckingham and I come from visiting His Majesty.
And how is he?
His grace speaks cheerfully. He desires to make amends between the Duke of Gloucester and your brothers, and between them and my Lord Hastings.
Let's hope for the best.
They do me wrong, and I will not endure it. Who are they that complain unto the king that I am stern and love them not?
Whom in this presence speaks your grace?
To you, that have nor honesty nor grace. When have I injured you? When have I done you wrong? Or you, or any of your faction?
My Lord of Gloucester.
Your love for the king is very poor, my lady, if you fill his ears with lies about me.
Brother of Gloucester, you mistake the matter.
Ah, do I?
Of course you do.
You just send me your position next to the king.
You haven't earned it.
You are full of hate. Richard, God grant we never may have need of you.
Meantime, God grants that we have need of you. My sister Clarence was imprisoned by your means.
I did never incense His Majesty against Clarence, but I've been an earnest advocate to plead for her.
Can you deny that you were the cause of Lord Hastings' late imprisonment?
She come, my lord, and what you are saying is not true.
Are you calling me a liar?
How can you say so?
Enough! My Lord of Gloucester, I have suffered your blunt reproaching and your bitterness towards me for too long. By God, I will tell the king about this stunt.
What? Are you threatening with telling off the king? Tell him, and spare not. Look, what I have said, I will repeat in presence of the king, and if that means I'll be sent to the tower, so be it. But I will speak the truth. Or have you forgotten that you and your first husband, Sir Grey, were fighting for the Lancasters? And so were you, Rivers.
My lord of Gloucester, in those busy days which you are bringing up now, to whom we are your enemies, we follow the lawful king. If you were the king, we would do just the same.
If I were a king, I'd rather be a peddler. The thought of being king doesn't appeal to me in the least.
You're a liar!
Again, calling me a liar!
Wrong-line pirates, you're quarreling over what doesn't even belong to you. You stole it from me! Devil, I remember you too well. You killed my husband Henry in the tower. And Edward, my poor son, at Tewkesbury. You owe me a husband and a son. And you, my kingdom, and all of you owe me obedience. The sorrow that I have by rage is yours, and all the pleasures you serve are mine.
Have you forgotten that you and your husband killed the young Ruthland, my nephew?
A young boy.
Oh, it was a foul sin to slay that babe.
An innocent soul.
Tyrants themselves wept when it was reported.
The king, the present, wept to see it, and you, hand a handkerchief, soaked in Rhoda's blood to his father.
And justly, you have paid for it.
What? You were all fighting against each other before I came in here, ready to catch each other by the throat. And now you turn all your hatred on me. You butchers accuse me. You curse me. I'll teach you how to curse. I woke up in the world outside was dark, so quiet before the dawn. Open up the door and walked outside. The ground was cold. I woke until I couldn't walk anymore. To a place I'd never been. I felt something nesting in my mind. I could see, if not by war, by survey, dire after sad hours of grief, may you live to wail your children's loss. Oh, like me, I could see more than these, more than these, so much more than this. I see death for you there, and more than this it will come true, and more than this I cursed, feeling full of fear. Feel my hate right next to
Dispute, no care, this lunatic.
You frantic curse!
Lord Hastings, you will die by villains' hands. Rebirth and gray, your lives are doomed. For tragedy is your ending and it's near. My curse for you. Now you're busy making all your busy plans. Foundations built to last. Nothing faces past as the future. And nothing explains like the past. I can see more than this. More than this. So much more than this. I see death for you there. More than this, it will come true. More than this, I stand alone, so connected. Feel my hate right next to you. Oh, then it's right.
Enough of your magic spells, you hateful witch!
And leave you out. Stay, for you shall hear me. If I ever have any grievous plague in store, exceeding those that I can wish upon you, oh, let them keep it till your sins be ripe, and then hurl down their indignation, that you may taste victory, only to fall more painfully. No sleep will close up the deadly eyes of yours, unless you give an eye.
That your curses may turn against you.
Oh, and they will, you
have
hateful
How
witch!
can you?
Peace!
Come on.
For shame, if not for charity. Most noble lady, we know you are sick, and you don't mean what you have said.
Richmond, I kiss your hand. I have nothing against you. Be careful of the snake, for he bites. Out you go!
Pay no attention to her, Richmond.
Oh, Buckingham, be careful, he's a monster. When he's pleased, he's flattering you. He's actually about to bite, and he's poisoned by kills.
What is she saying, Buckingham?
Nothing that I respect, my gracious lord.
What? You ignore my kind advice and try to please the devil I'm warning you about. Oh, just remember this another day. When he splits your heart in two with sorrow, then you'll say, poor Margaret was a prophet. Richard will come to hate everyone here, as you will come to hate him, and as God will come to hate you all.
I had enough of you. You're coming
please.
with me.
No.
I'll make sure you never leave your room again.
No.
My hair stands on end hearing her curses. So does mine.
She said the most horrible things.
I can't blame her. She has suffered a great deal.
My lords, the king is coming. My lord.
My lord.
My friends, my lords, every day I expect an embassy from my Redeemer to redeem me hence. And in peace my soul shall part to heaven, for I will set my friends at peace on earth. Hastings, Rivers, take each other's hand. Don't simply hide your hatred. Swear your love for each other.
My lord, with my hand, I seal my two hearts' love.
My Lord Rivers, I do end all our quarrels at this moment.
Madam, yourself are not exempt from this. Nor you, Breckenbury, Buckingham, not you. You have been factions one against the other. Wife, love Lord Hastings. Let him kiss your hand.
Here, Hastings, I will never more remember our former hatred.
My heart feels comfort. But this must not end here. Grey, Rivers, seem Breckenbury and Buckingham friends, not enemies, and seal this compromise in my presence. Wife, love Tyrrell. Let him kiss your hand.
I will forget our differences and compromise here my love with you. With all of you, please accept me as your sister.
My lady, I devote myself to you. In the presence of my king, I swear love and obedience to you, my queen.
In the name of my family, I make peace with my former enemies.
Now, Buckingham, you seal this league and peace will be complete.
If ever Buckingham does turn her hatred upon your grace, may God punish me by putting hate in those where I expect most love.
My heart is full of joy now that I have achieved the peace within you. And I know I will reconcile my brother Richard with all of you. For despite his character, I know he loves me as well and he will obey my command.
God seems to have heard your words, for here he comes.
Good morning to my king and queen and princely peers. A happy time of day.
Happy indeed, as we spend all day making peace between these peers.
A blessed labor, my lord. Let me add my own promise of true love to this most holy agreement. If there is anyone in this court that by false information or mistaken idea believes I am his enemy, I hereby announce I love sincerely all the members of this court. First, madam, I ask for your forgiveness if I ever did wrong to you. My Lord of Rivers, Lord Grey, my heart bears true love for you both, as well as for my worthy Lord of Richmond. Needless is to say that more than a friend, you're a sister to me, Buckingham. My friends, my dear friends, I honestly desire to reconcile with all of you.
Ah, holy day! Shall this be kept hereafter?
My lord, I am so happy. And now that peace has been established between us, your sister Clarence should enjoy with us this happy time. Forgive her, my lord. She loves you.
Madam, have I offered my love to you for this? To be insulted in such a way? Who knows not that Clarence, my sister, is dead?
Who doesn't know she's dead? Who says she is?
Is Clarence dead? The order was reversed.
But she, poor soul, by your first order died.
I was enraged when I ordered that. Where were you? Who pleaded with me to pardon her life? when I was enraged, kneeled at my feet and told me to reconsider. Who spoke of brotherhood? Who spoke of love? She was my sister. Forgive me, sister. Help me, brother. Help me.
Your Majesty. Quickly, bring a surgeon.
I'm afraid it's too late. The king is dead.
Looking at a lifeless king, all they can see is danger around them. The nightmare is real.
All of her suffering, all of his pain were once just a dream in somebody's head. He feasts with their suffering, dies their own scream. He pictures his soul, so dark, dark, dark ways.
He'll take the boat down, down to darkness. He'll take the boat now, 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 down to darkness now.
Can you believe it? I personally gave Richard the pardon for her sister. Buckingham was there with us.
Hastings, Buckingham is Richard's ally. If what you say is true, she will never admit it.
This is all Richard's doing. We must be very careful.
Fear not, Rivers. Young Edward will be crowned, and all your fears will drive away.
My lords, sad business gathers us here.
We were talking about that, my lord. I personally gave you the pardon for Clarence.
Hastings, you must be confused, for you did not.
I did, my lord. Buckingham was there with us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But how can you
No,
say
I
something?
never-
Lord Hastings! We are all in deep pain for the death of our king. This is no time to argue. Richmond, please do comfort our sad queen.
The queen will find comfort as soon as young Edward is crowned.
We must bring him to London at once and crown him.
It's not you, nor the queen, but the royal council who will decide the steps to follow.
We had agreed. Young Edward is the next in line.
We never discussed that.
No, yes, we
Yes,
discussed it.
my lords! My dear brother Edward made peace with all of us before he died. The compact is still firm and true in me.
Edward's legitimate heir to the throne will be crowned.
Gray, inform the queen I have already sent for young Edward to come to court.
I will.
Now, if you will excuse us.
Oh, I don't trust him.
And you're right. We must move against him before he does.
But we promise to keep the peace.
I am sure Richard will not keep that promise.
But we will, because we are honorable men. Now, we must see if it's everything set for young Edward's coronation.
The queen and her relatives are not to be trusted, nor is Hastings. We must take action.
Richmond will never forgive us if we go against Hastings.
Leave Richmond to me. You make sure my nephew comes safe to London. I'll take care of his dangerous uncles. I do the wrong and scream first. I commit crime and then lay the charges on others. I killed Clarence, but the Queen and her relatives are to blame. Edward couldn't bear the pain, and now we are without king. The crown is just in front of me. It's me and the crown. But first things first. Without her brothers and cousins, the Queen is harmless. Let the cleansing begin.
He will drown more sailors than the mermaid's town. He will account this world but hell until his head wears the crown. The same night they will die, Richard sent Buckingham to open the gates of hell. Death, blood, iron claw, evil spirits scream for more. Paranoia at your door, hidden by darkness, death arise.
Come on, traitor!
Excuse me, what do you think you're... On your knees, traitor!
There must be a mistake!
Oh, no mistake! You're accused of treason and witchcraft! Take him!
Subjects! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Death, blood, barbed wire, politicians' funeral pyre. Violence tonight will run like fire. Hidden by darkness, death arise.
You can't arrest us! We are the uncles of the king!
He's not been crowned yet.
Plotting to kill Prince Edward!
How awful! You come with us! Move! We've got more business to make! This is the list of the executed.
All of them were traitors.
Of course they were.
And you had to execute them without proper trial.
The peace of the kingdom and our person's safety enforced us to execute them with no delay.
I understand. Now, the council must decide when to crown young Edward.
I believe that they should decide if he should be king.
I don't understand, my lady.
Oh, of course you do. Everyone in the court knows that my brother was at war when young Edward was conceived.
My Lord of Gloucester, in order to preserve his brother's reputation, held in reserve this information. For the nation's future, it's at stake, and we cannot allow a bastard to rule over us.
What you are saying is of the most delicate matter.
That is why you must be very careful when you transmit this to the other members of the court.
You're right. I will inform the council, and then we shall meet.
Lord Mayor will convince the council of Edward's bastardy, and I will see they offer you the crown.
They will find me praying in the convent. That will impress them.
That is very convenient. I'll see they go there to talk to you. It is very important that you are not easily won to our requests. Play the maid's part, still answer no, and take it.
My good Buckingham, you are my true friend. And to show my love to you, when that crown is on my head, I will make you Chamberlain of the kingdom, and all the lands that belong to Hastings will be yours.
I'll claim that promise at your grace's hand.
My nephew will be arriving today. I should welcome him. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
Hastings has been decapitated. My son has ordered the execution of a member of our own house.
The royal council found him guilty of treason and witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
Yes. My brother Rivers was executed too. Read. These are the decrees that make the crimes of my brothers and Hastings not murderers, but lawful executions. Richard controls the council, and they have appointed him protector of the kingdom. Who will protect my son?
My heart bleeds when I think I gave birth to that monster. You must be strong, for more suffering awaits.
My ladies, the Duke of Gloucester has ordered that you should join him meeting the young prince.
My son should be crowned at once.
My lady, the council must resolve for certain matters.
What are you talking about? He is Edward's son.
Elizabeth, we must perforce stay calm. The life of your son is in danger.
Follow me.
Walking closer to the throne, nothing stopping him now. Deeper he goes, the darker it gets. Appear through the window, knock at the door, and the monster you were so afraid of waist curled up on the floor. Waist standing at the door, fears for the baby boy. You cry for he will die.
Mother!
My son!
My dear nephew, you look tired. Was the trip too long?
No, uncle, but I thought I will see more uncles here to welcome me.
Sweet prince, your youth is not yet contaminated by the evil of man. I, that have lived more and have suffered more, can tell you that those uncles whom you want were dangerous. They loved you not. Your grace attended to their sweet words, but looked not on the poison of their hearts. God keep you from them and such false
God
friends.
keep him from false friends, but they were none.
Your grief doesn't allow you a good way to speak. We found papers which clearly showed that Rivers, Hastings, and the others were planning the assassination of the prince.
That's not true.
I have lost both, my brother and my sister, dear lady, and will not suffer the loss of yet another member of my house.
Mother, why is the Lord Mayor here to greet us?
My good lord,
Someone has spread nasty rumors about your birth.
And the council is considering your right to the throne.
What rumors?
What are you talking about?
What rumors are those, my Lord Gloucester?
Ladies, we live in violent and dangerous times. No one is safe. I give you my word that those rumors will cease, and those responsible will pay with their lives. Trust me.
I trust you, uncle. Where shall we rest till our coronation?
Where it seems best unto your royal self. If I may counsel you, I suggest your highness shall repose at the tower. It is the safest place.
I do not like the tower of any place. My aunt, Clarence, died in there.
Your aunt was killed there!
Mother, dear boy, the tower is the safest place to keep you till your coronation. Remember, we don't know who else could be plotting against you. We must be very careful, don't we?
Yes.
To the tower, then.
I fear no dead uncles.
Nor none that live, I hope.
If they live, I hope I need not fear. Thinking of them, go I unto the tower.
So wise, so young, the best qualities of both families. It's a pity he will not live long enough. Now, if Buckingham plan works, the council will find me in the convent and beg for me to accept the crown.
Good afternoon.
The same to you, good sister. Where are you going?
Just to the tower. I'm guessing for the same reason you are, to visit the noble prince.
Yes, kind sister. We can all go together.
And here comes the garden just in time.
Rankenberry, please tell us, if you will, how is the prince, my son?
He's just fine, my dear madam. But I'm sorry, but the prince will receive no visitors.
What do you mean the prince will receive no visitors? I am no visitor. I am his mother.
And I am his father's mother. We shall see him.
Dear madam, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to let you visit him.
The king has strictly forbidden it.
The king? Why? Who's that?
I meant to say the Lord protect her.
The Lord protect him from that kingly title. I am his mother. Who should keep me from him?
I'm bound by oath.
Don't leave! No!
If what you say is true, we have a very important decision to make. My Lord Mayor, I have shown you the letters in which our poor King Edward recognizes he's not the father of this boy they are planning to make king.
But if he's not the heir to the throne, what are we going to do?
You must take the only possible decision that we have. Crown the Duke of Gloucester, the brother of the dead king.
Queen Elizabeth and her party will never accept this.
Your Eminence, we have a bigger problem than that.
What do you mean?
Richard has no intention of becoming king.
What?
I know his soul. He has lost both his brother and his sister. The idea of the crown only produces pain to him.
But he is the next in line. We need a ruler.
We all feel the same way.
I am worried. That's why I have asked you to come with me and try to convince him to accept the crown.
He's inside the convent with two holy fathers praying for the souls of his brother and sister. My lord, he is not like Edward. He doesn't entertain himself with banquets or lovers, but he prays, and by praying enriches his soul.
Happier kingdom would be if this virtuous soul takes on him. But sure, I fear we shall not win him to it. Tell the Duke that the mayor, some citizens, and I have come to comfort with him in matters of great importance concerning the general good of the kingdom.
I fear the worst.
My lady, I
I bring sad news. The Lord Mayor and the Council are on the way to offer Richard the crown.
But the Duke of York should be crowned. He is before Richard in the throne line.
The Duke of York has presented his letters, sent to him by his brother, in which he denies being the father of your son, my lady.
That's not possible. Edward loved his son.
I cannot believe it.
You, mother of the monster, and you, wife of the monster, are surprised by the monster's doings.
My lady, it's not wise to speak those words.
Why? What can he do to me? Send my son to the tower. Oh God, please give me strength to protect my child.
You must not lose your faith, my dear. Madam is right, your highness. The thought is not king yet, and we must see the prince leave the tower. Put in your strength.
My poor son, he's alone in an empty room. Still feel your face pressed against mine, but the warmth is gone. Stand together, facing waves. You'll find the courage. Now you need to be brave. We will hold back. Your son will get your side. Don't understand, it's not in our hands. Pain is the only way. Oh, my poor son, suffering alone, looking for release through the pain. His lonely eyes are open, looking up above. I'm sure he's dreaming of his mother's love, but she's not by his side. I am not by his side.
Most gracious Prince, lend favorable ear to our request and pardon us the interruption of your prayers.
There is no need for such an apology. What's your grace's pleasure?
It's a very serious matter that must be solved at once.
Our country suffers, and it's your duty to put an end to it.
You must take on you the charge and rule this land, not as protector or substitute, but as king.
But my brother left a son to reign.
My lord, with all respect, you say that young Edward is your brother's son, but we all know he's not.
Please accept the crown.
Refuse not, my lord.
Your people entreat you.
God be my witness that you have forced me to it, for I never wanted all these honors you fill me with.
God bless your grace.
Then I salute you with this royal title. Long live King Richard! Long live the king!
Lady Anne, you must go straight to Westminster Abbey, where you will crown Richard's queen.
Oh, cruel news.
Richard will be crowned. The Lord Mayor, representing the people of London and following the advice of the Royal Council, has offered him the crown. The Archbishop will crown him today. Come, madam, I wasn't in a hurry.
I go unwillingly.
Anointing let me be with deadly venom and die before any man can say, God save the queen!
Poor soul, I envy not thy glory.
We must leave, my lady. This place is not safe anymore.
Norfolk, don't waste your time talking to me. Leave. Go across the sea to France and stay with Richmond, out of the reach of hell. Go! Leave! Get out of here! Get out of this slaughterhouse!
It is so near. I used to dream upon the crown. Dream about that moment where my misshaped trunk that bears my head was round, impaled with a glorious crown. And now,
The crown awaits
for me,
the crown is just
for me, your nightmares are my dreams. For I will be your king.
God save the king.
God save the king. The wretched beast takes the throne, a jack of proud and tight. The monster reigns, the future comes as a painful horrid night. Black darkness fills the air and offers no relief. You, the shaking like a leaf, the monster is now king.
So God bless the king. Bring us peace, God save the king. Good times ahead I see. God bless this noble king.
Sad times are now behind. Now futures so divine. He'll be so just and kind. Oh God, please bless our King.
God save the king.
God save the King.
He has been crowned? How is that possible?
People are terrified, my lord.
The council and the Lord Mayor, moved by fear more than for justice, offering him the crown.
On what grounds?
They claim young Edward was not Edward's son.
But who is so gross not to send this a papal device?
My lord, there is no one bold enough to denounce it.
And where is the prince?
The third persuaded him to stay at the tower.
Is he a prisoner?
No, the third considered that for safety reasons he should remain there.
God save him from that protection. Richmond, you must return.
Young Edward is not safe with Richard as a king.
No, Richard will not harm a boy. He will not go against him. He already has him in the tower.
My lord, that man is a monster. He will go against anything.
He's evil and paranoid. The young prince's mere existence is a threat to him.
He can smile and murder while he smiles.
Be careful, Prince. The monster's after you.
Be careful, Buckingham. You're in his way.
Te cerraste mucho.
Stand all apart! Get out! Buckingham,
Yes, my lord.
this hag is by your assistance and your advice. King Richard seated. But shall we wear these honors for a day, or shall they last and we rejoice in them?
May you enjoy them as long as you live, and forever let them last.
Buckingham, but young Edward still lives. Now think what I would say.
Say on, my lord.
I say I would be king.
Why, so you are.
Ha! Am I king? It is so. But Edward still lives.
True, noble king.
Oh, bitter consequence that Edward still should live. True, noble king. Cousin, you weren't so dull in the past. Shall I be plain? I wish the bastard dead! And I would rather have it suddenly performed. What do you say now? Speak!
Your grace may do your pleasure.
Tut, 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 your all eyes. Your kindness freezes. Say, have I your consent for him to die?
Give me some little breath, some pause, before I positively speak in this.
Excuse me, Buckingham. Are you my most obedient subjects?
Prove us, my gracious sovereign.
Have you the courage to kill a friend of mine?
Aye, my lord. I would rather kill an enemy.
Well, there you have it. He's a deep enemy, a foe to my rest.
You mean the bastard at the tower? Let me have open means to come to him, and soon I'll rid it from the fear of him.
You speak sweet music, Gatsby. Listen to me.
Something in me, dark and sticky, all the time is getting strong. No way of dealing with this feeling, can't go on like this too long. This time it's gone too far, this time it's gone too far, this time it's gone too far. Must stop him, must stop him. This time it's gone too far, this time it's gone too far, this time it's gone too far. I told you I don't speak. Listen to me, stop him now, for it's too late. I'll say something, I care what you feel, can turn around, this is for real.
Digging in the dirt, take the soul cannot reward. Digging in the dirt, find the places I got hurt. Close up places I got hurt. You're still here.
My lord, I have considered your words and...
Let that pass. It's been resolved.
Well then, my king, I claim your gift. The lands at Hastings, which you promised I would have.
Buckingham, I'm not in the giving vein today.
But, my lord, you give me your
I
right.
said I'm not in the giving vein. Guards! Arrest her!
What?
I am arresting you for high treason.
This is absurd!
The more I think, the more I find you will betray me. I'm not that blind. I feel it in my heart, I feel it in my bones. I look into your eyes, that's the place it shows. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. I told you. I told you.
I told you.
This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. I told you. Don't turn back. You've gone too far. Don't turn around. I don't care what you are. Don't say nothing. I don't care what you feel. Don't turn around. This is for real. Digging in the dirt. Stay with me, I need support. Digging in the dirt. Find the places I've got hurt. Open up the places you got hurt.
Digging in the dirt. Stay with him, he needs support. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Open up the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt. Digging in the dirt. Find the places he was hurt.
When I allow it to be, there's no control over me. I own my fears, so they do not own me.
Walking through the undergrowth to the house in the woods. The deeper it goes, the darker it gets.
I peer through the window, knock at the door. I'm the monster I was so afraid of, lies curled up on the floor.
He's curled up on the floor, just like that baby boy. No coming back from here.
My poor prince, my tender baby. If yet your gentle soul still flies in the air, hear your mother's lamentation.
Poor painted queen. Where is your husband now? Where be your brothers? Where is your child? Where is your joy? All gone, and see where you're now.
Please! Have you no mercy? She has lost a son!
I lost one too, and a husband and a kingdom, just as she did. I had to hurry to Richard kill him. You had an Edward. To Richard kill him. You had a Clarence, and Richard kill her. From your womb has crept a hellhound that will hunt us all to death.
You don't need to remind me that. I know I gave birth to the same creature who imprisoned me and killed 2 of my children. I know my woman let loose a fiend when she's us all to our graves. What if I would have known it then? When he was a child, I would have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and then she sent it to the floor!
You were a monster like all the members of your family.
You killed my son!
Please stop this madness! My Edward compensates your Edward. Your daughter compensates her son. We had husbands, brothers, sons, until the third killed them. We had all suffered.
My lady, His Majesty wants to have a word with you.
No,
Guard.
Don't take her, please.
You
Please,
must
no.
come with me.
No, 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 no! No! Take her! No! 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 No, please! No! No, please, don't let me go! Please!
How now? What news with you?
None good, my lord. Richmond is on the seas.
There let him sink, and be the seas on him.
My lord, their report that Richmond has landed in our kingdom.
With what purpose?
Stirred up by Norfolk, Brankenbury, and men. Another nobleman, he's here to claim the throne.
Is this tale free? Is the king dead? Is the kingdom unpossessed?
My lord, many of our peers are joining his army.
Is that so? Send out more horses! Decapitate the traitors! Hang those that talk of fear! I am waiting for you, Richmond! I am waiting for you! Summon our forces. We shall meet this traitor in the battlefield.
In the name of the people, you must stop the tyrant.
A tyrant? You offered the crown no longer ago.
This is no time to bring our mistakes of the past. We must march together against the monster, proclaim a pardon to the soldiers that lead his army to join us.
He has no friends, but who are friends for fear.
We have nothing to fear. God is in our side. Tomorrow, we shall march against the third. Rest the night, for a glorious day waits for us when the sun rises.
What is the clock?
It's 9 o'clock.
Bring me some ink and paper, good Catsby.
I go, my lord.
I have not that swiftness of spirit, nor cheer of mind that I was wont to have. But now to sleep. Tomorrow my fate will be decided in the battlefield. Here you are, my spirits. You guided me through peril and glory. And now, in this final moment, you're here to watch my sleep. Protect your son and lead him to victory. I'm not afraid of what I see. Dark shapes moving under me.
Every fear is swallows, makes us grow. Inconsequential things occur along her triggered memory stir. Red rain is coming down. Red rain. Red rain is pouring down all over you. Fear than death, for we will be led. Your looks of halfway down. Let us see the heavy of your soul. Think how you wrong, think of us, despair. Standing up and he can't believe what he sees. He cannot make a single sound that stays free. It can be that cold, the bed is still warm to touch. Warm to touch. This place is so quiet, sensing that storm. Red rain is coming down. Red rain.
Red rain is pouring down all over me.
Richmond, nothing you should fear, for the wrong souls of butcher princes fight in your behalf. We prophesy you should be king. We will help you in battle and guide you to the ground. Long live King Richmond!
And so the spirits they presented him with a crown. He knows that his cause is just as I was. There is no blood around, there's no signs of pain. Ain't no pain, see no strain at all, see no rain. Red rain is coming down. Red rain. Red rain is pouring down all over you.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
You coward! We shall lock you up just like they do with the deformed animals. We'll put a sign with the word, come, sit tyrant.
I will not yield, Richmond. Lay on, and damn to him that first cried, hold, enough!
Red rain is coming down. Red rain. Red rain is pouring down all over him.
Coronation, the power-changing hands. Celebrations between funerals. Nothing else.
Get boogie down, down. Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. And it's like tonight. We gonna groove tonight. Let's groove. Get you to move. It's alright, alright, alright. Let us groove. Set in your shoes and stand up. Alright, alright.
Gonna tell you what you can do with my love. Alright. Let you know, girl, you're looking good. You're out of sight. Alright. Just move yourself and you glide like a 747 and you lose yourself in the sky among the clouds in your heaven calls.
Let us groove. Light up the fuse. It's alright, alright, alright. Let us groove. Sit in the shoes and stand up. Alright, alright.
Let me tell you what you can do with my love. Alright. Gotta let you know, girl, you're looking good. You're outside. Alright. Just tell the DJ to play your favorite tune. Then you know it's okay. What you found is happening now.
Let us groove. Light up the fuse. It's alright, alright, alright. Let us groove. Sit in the shoes and stand up. Stand up. Alright. Let us groove. Get you to move. It's alright, alright, alright.
Yeah.
Let us groove. Sit in the shoes and stand up. Alright, alright.
You find peace of mind on the floor. Take a little time, come and see, groove me, give a little sign. I'll be there after a while.